Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the College of Business. The faculty representatives of the College of Business. President and the stage dignitaries. Please stand for the singing of our national anthem. Feel free to join soloist Rachel Schumann. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. Good morning. Welcome to the commencement exercises of Ferris State University. We are delighted that you, the families and friends of our graduates, have come to witness this occasion, which celebrates their accomplishments. My name is Laura Dix. I am a faculty member in the College of Business. Carrying the symbolic mace and represented the Academic Senate is David Baker. Marshals representing the faculty members are Jeff Eck and Patrick Bishop. Today's music is performed by the Brass Quintet from Mount Pleasant. The interpreter is Emily Baxter, and the ushers are members of the Ferris State University Student Alumni Gold Club. Please join me in thanking them for their assistance. Now allow me to present the stage dignitaries who will rise as they are introduced. Audience, please hold your applause until all have been recognized. Board of Trustees Chair, Gary L. Granger from Byron Center. President, David L. Eisler. Honorary Doctorate Candidate, Richard L. Antonini. Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Fritz J. Erickson. Academic Senate President, Kagendra Thapa. Director of Alumni Relations, Jeremy J. Mishler. Trustee Alicia M. Baker from Mount Clemens. Trustee Paul E. Boyer from Grand Rapids. Trustee D. William Lakin from Clinton Township. Trustee Sue N. L. Walls from Big Rapids, Vice President for University Advancement and Marketing, Shelley Armstrong, Vice President for Student Affairs, Donald Flickinger, Vice President for Diversity and Inclusion, David Pilgrim, Vice President and General Counsel, Miles J. Postema, Vice President for Administration and Finance, Jerry L. Scobie, Dean of the College of Health Professions, Matthew O. Adeyanju, Dean of the College of Business, David M. Nickel. Would you join me in acknowledging them? Officially presiding over this commencement ceremony are members of the Board of Trustees of Ferris State University. Board Chair Granger now brings you the board's greetings.
Good morning. Welcome to the 2013 May Commencement Ceremony. Ferris State University is one of Michigan's great public institutions of higher education. The Board of Trustees is comprised of citizens appointed by the governor with the advice and consent of the Senate of the Michigan Legislature. As mandated by the state of Michigan's Constitution, the board is charged with the responsibility of governing the university by setting policy that enhances not only the quality of life, but the quality of education. This graduation epitomizes both. The Board of Trustees members believe it is important to be present at many of Ferris' significant events. Therefore, a representative of the board is attending Kendall Art and College design ceremonies this morning. On behalf of the entire Board of Trustees, I extend best wishes to each and every one of you new graduates being honored today. Special congratulations to those of you that are going to go out into the world. Go Dogs!
Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Fritz Erickson, will introduce the honorary doctorate candidate.
Good morning. We are honored today to recommend an individual who has a renowned career in business and is a distinguished alumnus of Ferris State University. We are proud to recognize Richard L. Antonini.
Please allow me to share the resolution concerning the honorary doctorate candidate. Whereas Richard L. Antonini, you retired as CEO and chairman of Foremost in the year 2000 after a distinguished career of more than 30 years with the Grand Rapids-based company, which has grown from a staff of 225 when you began to almost 5,000 today. Whereas, in addition to your business accomplishments, your exemplary dedication to West Michigan includes having served on the Old Kent Financial Corporation Board, the Advisory Council for Wedgwood Christian Services, Cornerstone University Board of Directors, and also having served as chairman of the board for Spectrum Health Foundation and co-chaired the Helen DeVos Children's Hospital For Our Kids campaign. Whereas, in May 2012, you were inducted into the Junior Achievement West Michigan Business Hall of Fame, which honors prominent business leaders who have made extraordinary contributions. Whereas you are the proud son of Italian immigrants and a distinguished alumnus of Ferris State University, earning your degree in accounting in 1964 and continuing on to get your CPA. Whereas your exemplary services to your industry, to your community, to West Michigan are truly reflective of the dedication and commitment that we are proud to recognize. And I always like to stop right here for just a second. That's 5 whereases. And if we in our lifetime can get half of those whereases, that's a pretty neat accomplishment. It shows folks that we really want to be involved. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Directors of Ferris State University offers to you its sincere gratitude and takes great pride in conferring upon you the honorary doctorate of Business and Industry with all rights and privileges thereto pertaining.
Richard L. Antonini, Ferris State University is privileged to pay tribute to you today by virtue of the laws of the state of Michigan and the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Ferris State University, and with the sincere good wishes of the faculty and students of this university. I confer upon you the honorary degree, Doctor of Business and Industry, with all the rights and privileges therein. As a symbol of this recognition, we invest you with this doctoral hood. And present you with this diploma. May I present to you Dr. Richard L. Antonini.
Thank you. I didn't stay at a Holiday Inn. Some of you may have missed that one. Well, I'd certainly like to thank President Eisler, Ferris Board of Trustees for this gift. I really feel honored and really humbled to receive such a distinguished recognition. To President Eisler, the Ferris Board of Trustees, Ferris faculty and staff, distinguished guests, friends, family members, and most of all, graduates of the class of 2013, I appreciate the honor of being a part of your graduation day. This is one of the most significant days you will experience. This day is a product of many hours of preparation. The discipline and hard work it took to get here is the preparation that will be key to your future success. Never underestimate the role of preparation and what it pays to success. I'm thankful that I chose Ferris. It gave me a solid foundation for a successful and fulfilling career. Foremost provided the same foundation for two of my sons who also are Ferris graduates. You are venturing out into a country of opportunity. Don't fear to fail. Failure is a part of almost every successful man. Always maintain that positive can-do attitude. There's a saying that it's your attitude, not your aptitude, that'll determine your altitude. Most importantly, maintain your personal integrity in all facets of your life. Your name is your most valuable asset. So my wish for each of you is that you will experience a successful and fulfilling life. Thank you for allowing me to be here today.
Thank you, Dr. Antonini. We're honored that you're here with us. It's a true honor to stand before you, the class of 2013. Today is a wonderful opportunity for you to reflect on your accomplishments here at Ferris State University. At such a time, you need to know that your success is built upon the collective efforts of so many people who care about you and who take great pride in your growth and development. I want to pause for a moment so we can express our thanks to them. I begin with our faculty who have served as your teachers, advisors, guides, and mentors. We are truly fortunate to have a faculty who are dedicated to teaching and who care deeply about students. I would ask that our faculty rise so we can express our thanks to them. Faculty? I also want to thank our staff, who each contribute in their way for you, our students. In doing so, I would note their many contributions to our ceremony, the beautiful decorations here today, and the commencement program, which provides information on our university, its academic programs, and today's ceremony. Now to the special guests with us today. First, I want to recognize your parents. They've planned and sacrificed to help you reach this pinnacle of achievement. Parents, please stand. I'd be willing to guess that there are also proud grandparents here. Would our grandparents please stand? For some graduates, there are spouses or significant others who have stood by them in good and tough times and have supported you working toward this day. Would you please stand? Graduates, some of you also have children who've had to share their mom or dad with books, studying, and homework assignments. I'd ask the children of our graduates to stand. Finally, we have many friends and other relatives of our graduates here. Please stand so we can thank you for being here with us today. Graduates, in a few moments you'll be crossing this stage. Two helpful reminders. As you celebrate this achievement, take time to thank those who have worked, helped, and supported you. Their sacrifice and love have helped create this moment for you. Second, a practical but useful reminder. We're going to take your picture as you receive your degree. Don't forget to pause as I shake your hand and smile. For every student who crosses our stage today, there's a story that includes parents, family, and friends who supported them, teachers on all levels who educated, challenged, and prepared them. And of course, there are the students themselves and their personal commitment, effort, and sacrifice, which brought them here today. In the successes, triumphs, and achievements of these graduates, we see our hopes and dreams for the future, a future that is bright and promising, and filled with opportunities that are yet to be discovered. Over the past few weeks, I've taken time to visit with our graduates, listening about their experiences and hearing their stories. As I listened, I gained an even deeper appreciation of the students we have at Ferris State University and the power of the educational experience we provide. For many of our graduates, there have been significant challenges along the way. Life often makes us reconsider our dreams, determine where our passions lead, and push on against adversity. I'm hopeful you can relate to the experiences of one of our graduates here today who truly has triumphed in this way. This graduate's life changed on October 31st, 2007, when his mother passed away. With a father absent from his life, he had to take charge of his future, even though he was the youngest of 3 children. During high school, he worked 3 jobs: at a nursing home, in a movie theater, and with rental properties, living alone through the remainder of high school. At this time, he started running, finding this to be a way to deal with his personal challenges. His high school track team became his family. Living in North Carolina, his senior year, he decided he wanted to move to college where no one would know him. He put the names of all the states in a hat and pulled out Michigan. He went to Google and he typed in Michigan, advertising, and cross country. The first school that popped up was Ferris State University, and he decided to attend here. His uncle traveled with him to Big Rapids in the fall of 2009. He'd never been to Michigan before, and he knew no one here, with no family or friends. In this new environment where he could rely only on himself, he learned to take the initiative. Financing his own way to college, he ran into immediate problems when he was $4,000 short for his fall bill. He went out, met people on campus, and learned that there was a scholarship he could qualify for that would pay his out-of-state fees. During his first year, he joined student government, became a hall president, and joined the cross-country and track team. His second year, he became a resident assistant, which paid for his residence hall expenses. He was also selected for the Foster Youth Initiative, where Vice President David Pilgrim became his mentor. That summer, he was able to go to South Korea, where he taught 3 conversational English classes, and his YouTube lip-dubbed video built awareness for and increased international enrollment. During his junior year, he became vice president of the Collegiate Entrepreneurs Organization, and for the summer was one of 150 students selected from 4,000 applicants for an internship in New York City. In addition to his studies and extracurricular activities, he's maintained his passion for running, placing fourth in the Chicago Men's Health Urban Athlon Challenge race last fall. In graduating today, he thanks his sister Marla, who has been there for him, his brother Richard, who gave him optimism, and his uncle Henry, who taught him to be a man. As his mother was dying, he made 3 promises: that he would attend a great university, that he would do well in school and everyone would know his name, and that he would always be true to himself. Today he graduates having accomplished all 3. It's a pleasure to introduce to you a remarkable young man, Carvin Dorvier. Carvin, would you stand? I'd ask Carvin's family to also stand if they would, so we could recognize them. Graduates, on behalf of our university, I wish you great success, meaning, and fulfillment. As each of you sets out on the next phase of your life and career, you will face times of challenge, of heartbreak and disappointment. In those times when you might consider giving up, I'd encourage you to remember the example of Carvin Dorvier and his determination to excel. Congratulations and best wishes, class of 2013.
We now take pride in recognizing the graduates of the Ferris State University class of 2013. In the interest of time and maintaining the integrity of the ceremony, we ask that the families and friends of the graduates remain at their seats for the complete ceremony. The university has contracted with a professional photographer to take pictures of each graduate. Following the ceremony, we invite the family and friends to take photos in front of the stage. For safety purposes, the platform will be closed. The academic deans will assist President Eisler as he confers the appropriate degrees and certificates on the Ferris State University class of 2013.
Will the candidates for the master's degrees in the College of Business please rise? Will their families also rise? Dean David M. Nichol will present the master's degree candidates.
On behalf of the College of Business, I am honored and privileged to present to you these candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration, Master of Science in Information Security and Intelligence, and Master of Science in Information Systems Management. They are hereby certified by the faculty for their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon each of you the master's degree as they apply to you individually, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities therein. Congratulations, master's graduates, College of Business.
Family members may be seated. Graduates, please come forward as directed by the ushers. Angela Ray Jason, highest distinction. Phyllis Jean Wilson, highest distinction. Vanessa Ray Stevens. Ryan Jeffrey Birchmeyer. Bill E. Bishop, highest distinction. Lisa Foster, distinction. Lisa L. Roach, highest distinction. Aaron Michael Waltz, distinction. Christopher Rada Castillo, distinction. Jonathan A. Barara Mikula, highest distinction. Wessel Jesper Hemmels, distinction. Leon Dirk Romer, highest distinction. Shayna Leah Curtis, highest distinction. Rachel Kathleen Macchiatis, distinction. Eric Paul Simone, highest distinction. Robin Ann Baracco, highest distinction. David Adam Skippers, highest distinction. Ladies and gentlemen, the master's graduates of the College of Business.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate and associate degrees and certificates in the College of Business please rise? Will their families also rise? Dean Nichol will present the candidates.
On behalf of the College of Business, I am honored and privileged to present to you these candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science, Associate in Applied Science, and certificates. They are hereby certified by the faculty for their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon each of you the bachelor and associate degrees and certificates as they apply to you individually, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities therein. Congratulations, graduates, College of Business.
Families may be seated. Graduates may be seated except for the first row. Please come forward as directed by the ushers. Jared Vandenberg. Erin Elizabeth Cornell, cum laude. Caitlin Ann Malujic. Christopher James Kirby. Andrew Walter Lusk. Ray A. Subon, summa cum laude. Jared Michael Elick. Christina Rebecca Jabot. James Monte Parker. Joel Michael Kozlowski. Mark John Walters, magna cum laude. Lynn Osowski, cum laude. Kimberly Sanders. Trina Marie McClellan. Melissa Leanne Jones. Amy L. Dieter, summa cum laude. Kenneth Robert Randall. Kevin G. Guran. Teresa Vittori. Carmen Renee Howard. Sydney Evans. Stefan L. Henderson. Jeffrey Clement Napolitanto. Julie Borma. Stephen Matthew Hauk. Micah K. Asahan. Evan Tyler McDaniel. Carlvin Sylvain Dorvelier. Allison Marie McKinley. Nikita Sue Cox. Tessa McNally. Kyle J. Acapayanti. Jessica Marie Cataldo. Jordan M. Slate. Sarah Ann Benson. Thomas John Alexander Cook. Ellen Opal Hagan. Scott Stream. Brandon Keegan Baker. Sean Stephen Pappas. Ryan Paul Wiseman. Suzanne Shirley Padzdernik. Brandon Lymanstall. Dane McGoldrick. Adam Bogues. Courtney Stashke. Christopher John Kranick. Patrick Downing. Zach Rokas. Dylan Lee Robler. Gloria Fricano. Christina Marie Fund. Angela Marie Hosko. Theodore Steve Stevens. James Joseph Swank. Maylee Shang. Alice DeBandons. Randall R. Holton. Douglas Lee Galehouse. Sarah Weatherburn. Elliot Preston Tucker. Caitlin Grace Milborn. Alexander Ryan Booms. Shane Winger Robbins. Corey Michael Sandner. Helen E. Martinelli. Robin Kenyatta Say. Mitchell Hubbard. Michael Elias. Cooper Sean. Garrett Holton. Julius Dale Marshall. Kevin James Timmer. Kelsey Ray Rios. Danielle Lorraine DeWitt. Gregory Kareem Priester. Kathleen Marie Patchell. Nicholas L. Swanson. Joshua James Trace. Ryan James Johnson. Jason Boer. Samuel Dines Pierce. Joseph Ostrander. Sarah Ann Harvey. Kyle Ellsworth. Zachary A. Potter. Adam Michael Donahue. Emily K. Ratcliffe. Mitchell Blaine Moeller. Raquel Hope Parker. Courtney Lynn Kay. Brianna A. Grover. Alexandra Jordan Snoink. Melissa Paige Hansen. Sue Lau. Christopher Michael Dennis. Justin Williams. Caitlin Behringer. Brittany J. Wilkerson. Sarah A. Zemovich. Kelly Marie Thompson. Rebecca Jean Kruger. Jordan Scott Odden. Laura Pawinski. Channing K. Shriver. Justin Gauthier. Casey Brooke Baldus. Caitlin Ann Murphy. Courtney Van Offelen. Catherine Elise Tower. Lauren Elizabeth Pinner. Marilyn E. Markle. Brian L. Ari. Haley A. Stout. Elizabeth Heiner. Joseph Carmine Rubino. Alexander Jordan. Amber M. Schlautman. Megan Catherine Jackson. Thomas B. Snyder. Kristen Anna Stiefel. Eric Robert Steck. Corbin Blaine Hammond. Lucas Jeffrey Hansen. William Pauly Moista. Nicholas J. LaSala. Jeremy Busher. Christopher M. Bigford. David M. Topol. Aaron Michael Guerrero. Peter Allen Kruger. Chase Lofland. Lisa Michelle Ockley. Peter Gregory Bourne Powell. Caitlin Ringy. Anthony Richard Peltier. Allison Marie Arter. Matthew Vandenheuvel. Jordan Alquist. Timothy Gabriel. Taylor L. Cassoni. Jacob Hollenbeck. Ryan Dorn. Jillian Grace Burgess. Emily Grace Watts. John P. Vestovich. Zachary Ryan Kelly. Jonathan Paul Toth. Christina Marie Wolkers. Brandon Robert Selberg. Mark Edwin Dykstra. Douglas L. Vandekar. Kyle Daniel Bonus. Eric William Alexander. Avery Lynn Larson. Samantha D. Braggy. Paige E. Stevens. Carly Lorraine Zervan. Samantha Marie Banky. Elizabeth Jenny Milhowski. Stephanie Mae Dahlman. Christine Lynn Bender. Erin Elizabeth Smith. Tama Alina Dry. Rachel Lynn Robb. Andrew Richard Bogart. Hannah Margaret Craig. Leslie Andrea Smith. Caitlin R. Rumsick. Kristen M. Dundas. Brittany Callahan Hulia. Kyle David Butts. Alicia K. Butts. Gabrielle McMaster. Gregory Hollingshead. Ryan Blair Hill. Tessa Stasic. Amanda Brandt Krebs. Ashley Elizabeth Ellsworth. Byron Terrell Williams. Dominic D. Hennig. Kishana R. Harris. Jessica R. Giesler. Erica Marie Jordan. Jonathan Paul Horning. Blake Darrell Elder. Mary Pullins. Jenna Serpico. Janelle Yetiv Satkowiak. Brian Dale DeVries. Jonathan J. Lampin. Bryce P. Johnston. Kirsty Ann Stalins. Casey Ann Zook. Lindsay Nicole Miller. Melissa Jean Zuderveen. Courtney Alessandrini. Maria Christine Lawrence. Stephen Matthew Jones. Blake Michael Reamer. Justin Cott. Amanda Kathleen Claus. Jessica Ellen Galimbo. Kimberly Lynn Huber. Fawn Heather Yonker. Alicia Bennett. Sarah E. Popovich. Kathy Jean Swanson. Jeffrey Glenn Bittenbender. Juwan Anthony Bell. Ryan Christopher Fretz. Kyle James Floden. Matthew Dean Cooley. Richard T. Tim. Jacob W. Nelms. Kyle Anthony Smarts. Travis Raymond D. Piazza. Mark J. Adkins. Deanna Jean Salvis. Samantha Elizabeth Goboli. William Theodore Hopkins. Brian Charles Hemker. Kyle Gerard Rettenmeyer. Michael Dwayne Brown. Whitney Ray Rivest. Melissa Renee Flowers. Jonah Michael Ebenho. Nathan Jeffrey Coonan. Brandon Aradaza. Tyler John Marengo. Charles Michael Asbury. Kevin Souter Wickham. Chelsea Lynn Cook Tripp. Erica Kristen Durillo. Jacob William Rogenbuck. Jessica Irene Jersek. Robin Elizabeth Famosa. Gregory Scott Rica. Ryan Christopher Ferris. Josh Galdis. Megan Christie Williams. Kathleen Paula Cofield. Alexandria Sue Fulbright. Brian Dion New. Sean Derek Wanders. Keith Vandenaker. Anthony D. Weller. Jordan Lee Canoper. Trey Schramm. James Gary Brazil. Wira Palugi Fernando. Aaron Joseph Rolfe. Matthew William Brechting. Sarah Ali Naki. Layla Al Huzam. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the College of Business.
Will all of our graduates please stand? Graduates? There's a long-standing tradition at commencement ceremonies in which the graduates move their tassels from the right side to the left side of their caps as a symbol of your accomplishment. I invite all graduates of the class of 2013 to flip their tassels at this time. Congratulations and best wishes to each of you. You may be seated.
Jeremy Mishler, Director of Alumni Relations, will bring you greetings from the Ferris State Alumni Association.
It is now my great privilege to salute all of you for the first time as alumni of Ferris State University. From this day, you will face many new possibilities, probabilities, and challenges. We will now be depending on you to do your part to strengthen the economies of our world and to build our communities. And it is now, more than ever, that we will be counting on you to advocate to your family, neighbors, and colleagues the continuing opportunity of Ferris State. We are looking forward to your return to campus, to be our guest speakers, and share with us as our advisors your successes so that your stories will inspire and support future generations that have the ability to fulfill their dreams here and one day stand at your side. Celebrate this great day. We look forward to hearing from you soon. But remember, you are, and always will be, a Bulldog.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the singing of Ferris Fidelity. You may join Rachel Schumann in singing our alma mater. The words are located in your program.
As constant as the northern star, our faith we pledge to thee. Our word, our bond, our oath, our trust to you, fidelity. From the promise of the crimson dawn to sunset's mellow gold, thy spirit shall prevail. We pledge allegiance as of old. Ferris State, all hail!
Please remain standing for the formal closing of the commencement ceremony. Thank you for sharing this special day with us. Meet faculty and university representatives following the ceremony in the IRC Connector, the College of Business reception. You are dismissed.